Hey everybody, this is the first in a few-part series where we're going to look at some of the really cool 360 and headphone tracking tools from Waves. We're going to start today by looking at the headphone tracker, which is a really awesome tool. Essentially lets you wear a pair of headphones, and as you move your head, it simulates being in an actual mix room with speakers. And so as you turn your head, the image will shift around and give you that perceived sense of having a space. It really solves one of the biggest problems with headphones, which puts everything in your ears. No matter where you move your head, you don't get any differences or hear any of the subtleties. And that's not how we really hear. So this is called NX. And this is going to tie into when we get into some of the 360 discussion about ambisonics, but we're not doing that in this video. That'll be one of the future videos. So this is what the tracker looks like. It attaches to a pair of headphones, and it's a Bluetooth device. Really awesome. We're going to be attaching it here to a pair of headphones. I'll show you what that looks like real quick. And let's turn it on. There we go. So we're going to be attaching it to the top of this pair of headphones. We'll make sure that this lines up with the right sides. Just like that. Make sure it's centered. Okay, and then we'll be turning this on, and when we wear and listen, anytime we move, it's able to adjust the image. Now we're also going to be using this with the camera tracker, which you can see is around my head right now. The two of these in conjunction are really going to create a very stable and good image of what's happening with the head. So let's look here. We're going to turn the on button. You can see it shows right up, and now you can see here the tracking data. And we're going to put these on. Let's go and let's look at some of the things here in the plugin. So the tracker here is a separate program, and this is what the actual plugin looks like. Now, we have a few things we can do. Set a sweet spot. And as you can see, when I set the sweet spot, it moves the location right to the center. Head up and down, everything. So you want to have it face forward right when you click on that. For the head modeling, you can set your circumference. We can set the interaural arc. You can actually measure your head to get more accurate reading. We have headphone EQ. So if you have one of these pair of headphones on the list, it will actually adjust for that, which is pretty cool. Then we have room ambience and speaker position. Now the one thing we don't have is the ability to actually set like a very nice, big, famous mix room or something like that. We can't do any kind of impulse response or anything, but this does give us some ambience and some speaker position control. So let's push play now. You're going to have a harder time with this because you're not hearing, well, you're hearing exactly what I'm hearing in my headphones. So perhaps put on a pair of headphones when you're listening to this so you could hear some of those differences.
Turn it all around, 'cause we will party till tomorrow, till we
So this is so cool because it lets us hear the music more like if we were listening on speakers in front of us instead of headphones just on our ears. And this is just one application of this tool. And one of the next videos I'm going to do, we're going to talk about ambisonics and how this lets us hear our sound in 360 degrees. It's incredible. So look for that. Hope you're having a good Friday, and I will see you early next week.